何？お前はもう死んでいる。
I noticed it had been quite a while since I messed around with my favourite archetype in Duel Links. So the other day I decided to give it a go in the World Championship Qualifier event. And well, I think Dakini's facial expression sums up the result quite well. I messed around with two different style decks. One with level duplication to make ritual summoning ridiculously easy, and the other with Master of Rites to help combat the 6 Samurai and Subterra decks around. But both deck lists seem to hit a pretty similar wall, and that is with consistency. The main monsters, effects, and combos of the deck still stack up pretty nicely into most meta decks, so that wasn't the issue. The main issue was bricking, and I'm not talking about just in starting hand, I'm talking about throughout the entire game, which is ridiculous considering the recycling power that Cyber Angels are meant to be known for. And honestly, there is a very simple explanation for this. The Manju nerf. I mean Petite nerf. For those of you that don't know what happened, Konami decided to take a deck that was already beaten to death and no longer played, and decided to beat it some more. They took Cyber Petite Angel, which was the main searcher for the deck, and put it in the limited to 2 list, placing it alongside the main ritual and the main boss monster of the Cyber Angel deck. This meant that basically you can only run 2 of these cards maximum in one deck, and since both the ritual monster and the boss monster are integral to the archetype, Petite got removed from existence, along with any hope of the deck ever returning to any form of meta state. Like honestly, think of how ridiculous this is. Of the 6 cards in the archetype, 3 of which are currently on this limited list. That makes half the archetype on a list that only allows you to run 2 cards. That means you can only run 2 cards from half the archetype of this deck. I saw this comment on Reddit the other day and decided to add it into the video as it basically sums up everybody's view on the Petite nerf. The Petite Angel ban was just flagrant. The deck was already hobbled to the point of irrelevance by the time it was added, since you had to limit yourself to 1 copy of the only good ritual spell in order to play a copy of their boss monster, aka the main reason to play the deck. That inclusion basically made it so it wasn't even worth it to try and playing a hobbled version of the deck. Not to mention you can only have 2 copies of Petite anyway, so the semi-limit was literally just to kill the mostly irrelevant deck completely. Also funny to think about power creep. Machine Angel Ritual was semi-limited because it was too strong for being able to put Dakini on the board and give it protection. And now we've got unlimited access to a 1-card engine in the form of Neos Fusion, which does the same thing, only it's a 1-card engine, it's splashable, and it has a bunch of other bonus effects that doesn't come with Machine Angel Ritual. Basically, in other words, if there is a god out there, or a Konami employee watching this video, please free Petite Angel. That is all we ask. Anyway, that's enough complaining from me. Normally I give you guys a rundown of how the deck works, but honestly, nothing has really been added to the deck since the nerfs, so most of you already know how Cyber Angels work, and if you don't, all the old Cyber Angel videos are still up to date in terms of the combos and how the cards work, so I'm not really going to go through that in this video. The rest of this video will just be 8 or so gameplays of this deck list in action. If you still don't really understand what's going on after watching that, I did do a live stream of this deck as well as one similar, which is fully commentated, so if you want to check that out, feel free. The VOD will be out at the same time this video is. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, comment if you have any questions or feedback. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Also, make sure to join my Discord down below.
Hey, big brother, can I watch SpongeBob?
Shut up, Mokuba. I'm busy flagging YouTube videos to compensate for the fact that I have an extremely small penis.
Oh.